All right, so let's keep teaching you about first-time storytelling. In this video, we're going to talk about the 3 purposes of first-time storytelling. Okay, yes, it's true. All communication, be it a conversation, a presentation, a speech, or a story, has 1, 2 of the same purposes out of the 3 main purpose of any type of communication. So you're either communicating to inform, you're either communicating to engage and entertain, or you're either communicating to persuade someone of something. Now, in first-time storytelling with first-time stories, it is those same purposes, but they're all about you. The first purpose of first-time storytelling is absolutely to inform and communicate others about who you are. And first-time storytelling is a really fun way to do that, especially as the storyteller. In all of my stories, I kind of make it a little bit of a game to see how much richness and fullness I can bring to my stories with information, facts, and details about who I am. But one of the requirements to first-time storytelling is the ability to open up and make yourself vulnerable. And in that space of opening up and making oneself vulnerable, you share your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. And when you do that, you elevate your storytelling, and then you pack a punch with how much you communicate about who you are. Another purpose of first-time storytelling is to engage and entertain people with who you are and the things that you've done. So let me split that up in 2 parts. 1, storytelling is already a great deal more engaging and entertaining than just sharing information, answering questions with just basic answers, or providing facts about yourself. That's not very memorable. Storytelling, on the other hand, especially if you're very good at it, now, like I've said, draws your audience in and it really engages them. So if you're able to tell a compelling story that keeps them at the edge of their seats, then they're really paying attention to you. On the flip side, when you want to be very specific in engaging, entertaining somebody with the things that you've done, then you choose topics. You choose first-time story topics that were really cool experiences that you've had. So I've traveled a lot, so I have really great first-time story, whether it's my first Christmas market in Germany, my first time at Carnival in Venice, my first time encountering a bear in Canada, my first time starting a fire. Not successful, lots of smoke. Those stories not only share information about myself, but I would leverage those stories more to entertain and engage an audience. And in the process, I'm educating them about different locations around the world and providing them information about myself. The third and final purpose of first-time storytelling is to persuade someone to ... I don't know, to date you, hire you, work with you, buy from you, avoid your mistake, have a certain experience. It's your decision. You can pretty much persuade anyone of anything with the right story, which is so much better than telling someone what to do or telling them what not to do. So now this goes back to having the right topics of first-time stories to leverage in the variety of situation depending on what you are trying to persuade someone to do. So if I wanted to persuade somebody to hire me, on the interview, I would make sure to weave in a story about a first-time challenge situation and how I dealt with that challenge and overcame. And maybe it wasn't that I overcame that situation right away, but over time. And then I highlight all of the things that I have learned, therefore, all the things that I know. Right? So it's all about leveraging those stories in the right way. If I want to tell you more or inspire you around leadership, I can tell you my first leadership lesson story and be able to do that. If I want you to buy a mountain bike, I can tell you the story of my first mountain biking experience when I went out on a group and I mountain bike the High Atlas Mountains in Morocco, which was also my first time on the African continent. So again, I have a series of stories that I have at the ready in my repertoire to use, to leverage in order to make my point so that I can persuade someone to understand where I'm coming from, and in the process, hopefully come to the same conclusion that I reach or that I'm trying to get them to come to.